The Betrayal. Nia Okafor wasn't supposed to be home early. The Atlanta rain had forced her hospital shift to end sooner, and she rushed to Evan's penthouse with a smile, carrying his favorite jollof rice. She imagined surprising her fiancé, imagined him lifting her off her feet like he always promised. But when she opened the door, the world she knew shattered. Clothes on the floor, breathy laughter, a woman's voice she recognized too well. Nia froze. Her best friend, Talia, was wrapped around Evan on the couch half naked, giggling, whispering things Nia wished she could unhear. But that wasn't the worst part. Across the room, Evan's sister, Mina Brooks, cold, sharp, calculating, was burning documents in the fireplace. Her eyes snapped up the moment Nia entered. Mina didn't look shocked. She looked annoyed. "Nia," Mina said calmly, "you weren't supposed to be here." Evan scrambled up, stuttering excuses. Talia smirked. Nia's heart cracked, but her instincts, the instincts of a trauma nurse who'd seen too much, noticed something else. The documents Mina was destroying weren't personal. They were financial, and they had Nia's name on them. The fallout: Nia loses everything. The next 48 hours were a nightmare. Evan filed a complaint accusing Nia of misusing medical funds from his tech company's wellness partnership. Her nursing license was suspended pending investigation. Her parents' small business, a Nigerian grocery store, was suddenly tied to fraudulent loans she never signed. Everywhere she turned, doors slammed shut. Her mother cried. Her father went silent, the kind of silence that breaks a daughter's heart. Nia confronted Evan, voice trembling. "Why are you doing this to me?" Evan didn't even look guilty. "You were convenient," he said, "and now you're not." Mina stood behind him, arms crossed. "You should have stayed in your lane," Mina added. "You were never built for our world." Nia walked away with nothing but her dignity, and even that felt stolen. Enter Jihoon, the Mafia connection. 3 days later, a black Genesis sedan pulled up outside her parents' store. A man stepped out, tall, sharp jawline, black hair slicked back, wearing a charcoal coat despite the Georgia heat. Jihoon Kang, second in command of the Hwarang Syndicate, a Korean-American mafia network operating from L.A. to Atlanta. He walked straight to Nia. "You're Nia Okafor," he said. Not a question. Nia stiffened. "Who are you?" "Someone Evan owes money to." Her breath caught. Jihoon studied her not with pity but with precision. "You're not the criminal," he said, "but your name is all over the accounts he used." Nia swallowed hard. "So what happens now?" "That depends," Jihoon replied. "Do you want your life back?" Nia didn't trust him, but she had no one else. They met in an abandoned warehouse Jihoon used as a temporary base. He laid out the evidence. Evan and Mina were laundering millions through fake medical invoices. They used Nia's credentials to make it look legitimate, and now they were preparing to disappear. Nia felt sick. Jihoon leaned forward. "I need your help to decode the medical side. You need mine to clear your name." She hesitated. "Why help me?" Jihoon's jaw tightened. "Because Evan stole from my syndicate, and because you're the only innocent person in this mess." Their alliance was sealed not with trust, but with necessity. Days turned into nights. Nia and Jihoon worked side by side, piecing together the fraud trail. She explained medical billing codes. He explained syndicate networks. Their chemistry simmered quietly. One night, after a long decoding session, Nia's hands shook from exhaustion. Jihoon noticed. "You haven't eaten," he said. "I'm fine." "You're not." He brought her Korean porridge, warm, comforting. She smiled softly. "You cook?" "Only for people I don't want dying on me." Another night, he taught her basic self-defense. "Again," he said, guiding her stance. "You're enjoying this," she teased. "Maybe." Their eyes held longer than they should. Their breaths synced. Their walls cracked. But neither crossed the line, not yet. While analyzing Mina's digital trail, Nia found something chilling. A video file, timestamped the day before the betrayal. Mina's voice: "Make sure Nia walks in at the right moment. She needs to break." Talia's voice: "She'll never recover from this." Evan's voice: "Good. The more emotional she is, the easier it'll be to pin everything on her." Nia's knees buckled. Jihoon caught her before she hit the floor. "They planned it," she whispered. "They planned everything." Jihoon's expression darkened, a storm brewing behind his eyes. "They made you the fall guy," he said, "and now they're trying to disappear with $12 million. Nia wiped her tears. "No," she said, "not anymore." Evan and Mina realized Nia was working with someone. They put a hit out on her. Jihoon intercepted the order. "You're not safe," he told her. "You stay with me now." The Hwarang boss, Chairman Do, confronted Jihoon. "You're risking a war for a woman who isn't yours." Jihoon didn't flinch. "She's innocent." "Innocence doesn't matter in our world. It matters to me." Chairman Do's silence was heavy, a warning, not approval. But Jihoon made his choice. He would protect Nia, even if it meant defying the syndicate. The trail led to a shipping yard in Savannah, Evan and Mina's escape point. Nia and Jihoon arrived under the cover of night. Evan panicked when he saw Nia. "You should have stayed broken," he spat. Nia stepped forward, voice steady. "You underestimated me." Mina pulled a gun. Jihoon moved faster. Gunshots echoed. Crates shattered. Syndicate rivals ambushed them, turning the docks into chaos. Jihoon fought like a man with something to lose. Nia ducked behind a container, clutching the hard drive containing the evidence. Mina lunged at her. "You were always weak." Nia swung a metal bar, knocking Mina to the ground. "I'm not weak," Nia said. "I'm done being your victim." Evan tried to run. Jihoon stopped him with a single, brutal blow. Police sirens wailed in the distance, tipped off by the evidence Nia had anonymously sent earlier. It was over. Nia's name was cleared, her license reinstated, her parents' business saved. Evan and Mina faced charges: fraud, conspiracy, attempted murder. Jihoon, however, paid a price for defying the syndicate. He was attacked by rivals and hospitalized in L.A. Weeks later, Nia walked into his recovery room. Jihoon looked up, surprised. "You came." She sat beside him, taking his hand. "You fought for me," she said. "Now I'm here to fight for you." His eyes softened, something rare, something real. "What happens now?" he asked. Nia smiled gently. "We rebuild together." The camera would fade out on their intertwined hands, a quiet promise born from chaos. One affair destroyed everything, but it also led her to the one man who would never betray her.